This video is about your first project, the Polyhedrons Project. In this project, you are making shapes out of heavy paper that look like this. This is your hexahedron, also known as a cube. Hex meaning six. This is a six-sided shape. This is a tetrahedron, which is a four-sided shape, also known as a three-sided pyramid. These shapes are folded out of a heavier paper. This paper is called tagboard. In your care package that you picked up from Harper, you received tagboard, and you also received drawing paper. The tagboard and the drawing paper look an awful lot alike. The difference is weight. Drawing paper is a lot lighter, not a lot, a little lighter than this, but it is impossible to really cut these shapes and fold these shapes out of the drawing paper. It just doesn't work. So look for the heavier paper, heavier white paper. This is called tagboard. This is the material that you're using for the project. So along with the handout, on the second page of the handout, you have something that looks like this. This has your tetrahedron, your hexahedron, and what? The octahedron, the dodecahedron, the icosahedron. These are all normal shapes that are like basic shapes. And then over here, these three are called your truncated polyhedrons. And so these, the big difference is this one is made with triangles, that one's made with squares, that one's made with triangles, that one's made with pentagons, that one's made with triangles. Okay? But if you take the tetrahedron and you cut the corners off, you end up with a shape that looks something like this. And you can fold that out of paper, but that, when it's laid out flat, is made out of hexagons and triangles. This shape is a cube where the corners are cut off, and that ultimately is made out of octagons and triangles. And this is your octahedron here, which I am not requiring you to make. I do not want you to make this shape. But you can choose to make this shape here, which is a truncated octahedron. And this one is a little bit more complex, but ultimately really fun to make. And so this is made out of hexagons and squares. As the shapes get more complicated, you see that it requires more drawing. If you look at, oh my gosh, this is hard. If you look at this shape here, these are four triangles that are all stacked together. You're going to have to draw those four triangles and fold them together and glue them together in order to make this three-dimensional pyramid. And then the cube has six squares, six sides, and that is outlined here, and you cut those out and fold them, and you get this. There's a third page that has lots of writing and some more information, but the interesting thing about this third page is that it shows you here how to make a pentagon. Now, this is not an easy or intuitive shape to make. In fact, I have a video that shows you how to make a pentagon, but it follows these instructions. I also have a video that shows you how to make a hexagon, and I have a video that shows you how to make an octagon. Where's the octagon? There. All right. So in the folder on Blackboard that has this project assignment, you will get all the resources, including videos that I've made that will help you along the way. Now, I'm not going to make a video showing you how to do all of these shapes, but I did make some videos that show you how to get started. So I made a video that shows you how to make this simple shape, and it's pretty well, there's a lot of information on that video, and then you can take that information and you can apply it to this cube. I also have a video of making the cube. And then I have other videos that show you, of course, how to draw the simple shapes, how to make a right angle, how to make all this other stuff. What I want you to do is to watch those videos, see what you can figure out from them, see what you can figure out from the handout, and I want you to make four polyhedrons that are on this list. And it says here, I want you to make a hexahedron, a tetrahedron, a dodecahedron, or icosahedron. A dodecahedron is the soccer ball looking one, and that one is more complicated, but ultimately very fun and rewarding. That's the icosahedron, so it's one or the other. And I haven't made those forms for you yet. I will make them for you and show you a little bit. And then I want you to make one of these. So select 1, 2, 3, least complicated, more complicated, more complicated, or most complicated. So you need to make this, one of these, and one of these. And then you're going to make something called a quartile. And I don't want you to make the quartile. I'm not giving you any information on how to make the quartile until we talk in class. In class, I'll discuss that form, and it makes sense. It'll make sense. So you're going to have 5 shapes that you need to make. Okay, so required tools for this project. You need your compass. You need a straight edge. This is a 24-inch long straight edge. 18 inches your minimum. 12 inches is not long enough. You need your eraser. So it's called, the name brand is Mars. This is called a plastic eraser. You need your X-Acto knife, a mechanical pencil, your cutting mat, an Elmer's glue, and of course, your tag board paper. With all of those gathered together, you'll be able to accomplish this project. You've got videos, you've got resources, and I know that you can figure it out. To turn this in, there are 5 images that you need to take. I'm going to want you to take a picture of the hexahedron and the tetrahedron and these other ones, and then you're going to put them onto a single post in Instagram, and you're going to upload them to Instagram. So one of those posts with multiple images where you scroll left and right to see the images. And then your polyhedrons will be evaluated based on craft, cleanliness, and precision. That includes pencil marks and excess glue. If you see, there are no pencil marks on these shapes. I used a pencil to lay them out, but I erased all the pencil marks before I folded it up and put it together. This project is not the most complicated thing, but we are taking these concepts and making them more complicated throughout the semester. So take this project seriously and start getting them done. We have 2 weeks to complete all of them, and they would be due Sunday, January 31st before midnight. Let me know if you have any questions, and we can also talk in class.